Hi everyone! Whether you want to grow a different variety of plants, fruits, and vegetables that they normally don't sell in your local stores, or if you just want to get your seeds off to a good start so that when the weather is right for your zone, they're ready to go outside and they're already established, let me show you how to make this easy DIY indoor grow light system. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Okay, so I have been wanting a bigger grow light system, and I'll show you in just a second the one that I currently use now, which is really small. But I didn't want one this big, but I spotted these 4-foot LED shop lights at Sam's Club, and I knew I couldn't go wrong with creating a grow light system. I looked on the internet, and I also have some garden catalogs that come here, and the one that I really wanted was like $869, and then I also saw some that were well over $1,000, and that is just not in our budget. So I really do feel like we can recreate this grow light system, although it'll be bigger than I want to and taller than I want to, but I'll be able to accommodate more of my plants and vegetables and fruits that I want to get started, so that once the weather warms up, which is doing really fast here, I will be ready to set them out. And there are also some varieties that I've seen online that I can't find in my store. So I'll also start the seeds on that. So let me go ahead and show you what I currently use now. So this is what I am currently using in addition to my AeroGarden. Now the AeroGarden, I have like a seed starting attachment, but it's made out of styrofoam. And I'm not a fan of it because, I don't know, things get stuck in there, and then when the roots grow all together, it gets all tangled. So what I do with the AeroGarden is I take just the little small seed starting kit, like a frame that comes with it, and I just put the seeds in there, but I can only do 7 at a time. So in addition to the AeroGarden, this is my little grow light kit that I've had for years, and I'm not even sure where I got it from. It's adjustable. You can adjust it up and down, but as you can see, this is all the space that I have, and I'll make sure that I link my seeds haul in the description, because I have a lot of seeds that I need to get started, and I want to go ahead and do it before spring hits, because we're in coastal Georgia and it goes from like a little bit cool to over the top hot and humid. So I want to get a jump start on everything while I can, but I know just with this little setup right here, and this is all that can fit up under the grow light, and I have a heat mat right here, there's no way I can get everything off to a jump start and get them planted in time. Okay, so really quick, this is the AeroGarden setup, and right now I have some dwarf phyllox in here. So this is all I have, just this setup, and I have to keep rotating them out, and the small grow light kit that I have. I wanted to give you a really quick update. So what I did is I took the catalog in to my husband, and I showed him the price. I let him look at the price of the grow light kit that I wanted. And the one that I wanted, it was like 3-tier, and I think it was like $869. And that's expensive. And I want to still be able to buy plants and, you know, more seeds. I have to still buy soil and compost. So that takes a big amount out of our budget. So once I showed him that, and then I showed him what we would be doing, I think he is a little more at ease. So let's go ahead and let's go over all of the items that we need to go ahead and get this grow light kit built. First up, we have these 4 feet LED linkable shop light with multiple brightness modes, and you can connect up to 10 lights, which is good. We're showing 3 here, but we're using a total of 6 shop lights. You can do the 1500, the 3000, or the 5000. The 5000, I think they say simulates daylight, so I think that will be good. Now I have been reading that you need a little bit of red and blue light when you're doing seed starting also. And I did check my Arrow Garden, and they don't have a lot of the red and blue lights, but they do have about 6. 2 small little bulbs like on the left, 2 small bulbs on the right, and in the middle. So I'm not sure. So let me know in the comments below if you have some information on that. And the LED shop lights also include the hanging chain and hardware, which I will definitely need because I want to be able to raise and lower the lights as I am starting the seeds off and as they continue to grow. So I also picked up these casters because I want them to be able to move. When I'm not using this grow light kit, I want to be able to move it either in the garage or either in our storage and get it out of the way. So they come as a 4-pack, and they have like they lock. So I thought that would be good because once it's built, I don't want to be picking it up and like moving it out of the way. This will be the base of our grow light unit. This is a 5-tier shelving unit, and I picked this up from Lowe's, but I will say that Target had the exact same one. They were a little bit about $18 cheaper, but I don't know about you, and let me know in the comments if you're like this. I don't like beat up boxes when I have to pay my money for them, and I wasn't sure. The box, it was only one left. The box was all beat up, and then it had like a tear. So I wasn't sure if any parts were missing out of it or not. So I just left it there because I didn't want to come home. We try to put this thing together. Parts are missing. Then you got to try to box it up, take it all the way back. That just frustrates me. So I went to Lowe's and picked this up, and if you're military, you get 10% off, so that did help. But this is the 5-tier shelving unit. Each shelf holds 350 pounds, and the dimensions are 72.3 by 47 and 18 as far as the depth of each shelf. Now, I don't want this shelf to be 72.3 inches. Once my husband opens it up, I'm going to look at the pieces and see maybe if he can leave out one where it's not so tall, and hopefully we can do that. And that's why I got 3 of the shop lights instead of 4, because it is a 5-tier shelving unit, and technically you can use 4, but I want to see if we can use make it a 4 shelf and then use 3 of the shop lights. So it's no tools required on here, and I probably could put this together, but I am one who reads. I take out the instructions, I read everything, I make sure all the parts are there, you know, all of that stuff. And my husband puts it together. He puts stuff together in no time, and I'm appreciative of it. But I will tell you this. Now, sometimes he'll put it together. He does not look at instructions, but he'll have some extra stuff left. And he always say, oh, that's extra just in case you need it. But I mean, we've never had anything to fall down or tumble over. So, I mean, I'm fine with that. So, I also got some rubber boot mats from Lowe's, and I'm going to put those on the shelves so that just in case anything leaks or water's dripping, it won't drip on the floor. It'll drip in those, and you know, I can just pour out the water. I think that will be good. And then I'm also going to find a power strip with a timer on there. I think the only place I've been able to find one was on Amazon. So I think that's all we need. And as soon as my husband gets back, I'll let him put this unit together, and then I'll come back and show you what we came up with.
Attach 2 spaces on each lower pole, ensuring they are all level.
Okay, for real. It say no tools.
Right here is a help for tools. Not included is a rubber mallet. So the rubber mallet is used to hit the shelves down.
So the box line?
The box is not lined, and the instructions just let you know that it's a helpful tool. It's not included, but it's a helpful tool.
You put that book in my face.
Oh, I just wanted you to see it.
But it say right here, look. No
Tools required.
tools required.
But you ain't got to have the mallet. It might be a little wobbly, but it's okay. And your washer and screw.
Yeah, they say washers and screws.
That go as an anchor. See, it's a washer, an anchor, and a screw. It's like if you want to anchor it down to the wall or something. So
Where the washer go?
the washer goes right here. You see, like right here. You're gonna drill it to the wall.
Oh no, we're not drilling.
We're not gonna drill it to the wall because we're also not gonna use the bottom rubber things. We're gonna put the wheels on there, so we don't have to anchor it anywhere. We won't use that.
Why you trying to be funny?
We won't use this, which is the anchor and the screw and the washer, because we're not tying it.
See what I told you with these extra parts?
And
I told them that you put stuff together, but you always say it'd be extra parts.
these are parts because these are extra parts because you're not tying it to the wall.
Okay.
You're not anchoring it down, so we're gonna put that right here. And just to let you know, this is an extra pair of black things for your shelf. You have 4 in each one. I use 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
So just in case
it's an
it's
extra
cracked.
one, just in case you crack one of those, you have an extra. And it tells you in the book.
Okay, that's enough.
Right here.
Let's finish putting it together. That's
I
enough.
put so much stuff together to sometimes I don't read the book, and it may seem to you that I don't know what I'm doing.
I didn't say that.
I know that I know what I'm doing. So then we're gonna look at it. It tells you have 5 shelves.
Okay.
You have 4 open.
Okay, let's put it together.
4.
Let's just put it together.
I enjoy putting this together, being supervised by you, rather than buying one that was
$860.
This is about $100, which I still think is too high, but I'll take it.
Okay, so we have everything all set up. I want to go over some of the things that we have on our DIY grow light kit, and I'll start at the bottom here. Now the bottom I'm just going to use for storage of my seeds. Right now this is where I currently keep my seeds at, and I really need to find a better system. I've seen some online that uses like the plastic photo boxes with the handle, so I may look into that because I have like 2 more of these that just have seeds and like different clamps and twine in there. And I'm also going to use the bottom shelf for storage of my trays and my domes. And then this is the rubber boot mat I was telling you about that will hopefully stop the water, just in case the trays are dripping. I don't want the water to drip down like on these lights here. So I know it's not long enough, and I could not find any that were like 4 feet across, but I think these will do fine just now. I don't plan on putting anything on the top shelf, but this definitely gives me ample enough room and amount of space to use for pretty much starting all of the seeds that I have. Now I will go ahead and wait for the power strip with the timer to come in, and that way I can put my heat mat, and I may buy maybe 1 or 2 more, because the heating mat, once it germinates, I normally take them off of the heat mat. But since I need that light on my small one, that was chamomile that you seen in the video earlier that had those sprouts. But since I only have that space, I just keep it on the heat mat. But normally I do take all of my seedlings off once they have germinated and just stick them under the light. So I wanted to show you the setup really quick from the sides with the 2 shop lights on each shelf, and then the adjustable chain so that we can move them up and down as the plants grow. So I just absolutely love the way our grow light system came together, and I love my husband for putting this together for me unannounced and for putting up with me, because I know I am a handful, but I must admit I am a great supervisor. But here is the system, and I think it will work perfect for starting our seeds indoors. And once the weather gets right, I can just harden them off and take them outside. So let me know in the comments below if you have an indoor grow light system and what type do you have. And as always, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you share this video with your family and your friends. And if you're not a subscriber, we would love to have you as a subscriber, and make sure you tap the bell so that you can receive notification each and every time that we upload a video. Again, thank you so much for watching, and until the next video, bye bye.